Episode 13. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Elevated Audio Podcast. I'm your host, Raj Elevate. This is my co-host.
Audio.
Bro, you can believe it's 13 episodes deep?
I think it's 13, right?
Well, that's what you put, man.
I know it's what I put on the heading, but I just because I'm not 100%
You're
sure.
just
But
making up numbers?
yeah, you know what? Let me go to my Apple Podcast.
This
Yep. Yeah, this is 13.
episode,
I
13th
wasn't sure. I was just guessing. All right, yeah. Episode 13. Yeah.
One Tree, episode 13. Yeah, bro. So, man.
No background today, huh?
Nah, I just blurred everything out,
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
I don't wanna give y'all too much on where I'm at. It's top secret. You
Oh,
can't
okay. Gotcha.
know all this information. So how's everything been with you, man? Everything good? Baby good?
Yeah,
Happy
man. She's
wife,
good.
happy
She's
wife.
good. I'm watching her right here.
She's oh, I thought she was right next to you.
I mean, I thought about that. She was like, yeah, for anyone listening right now, I have a baby. She's 5 months old. I have a baby monitor right next to me
The
because
cutest.
some people are listening to this. Some people aren't watching this. Some people are
She's an
listening.
angel.
She
She
is
was
great,
literally
honestly.
beamed down from heaven. His
Literally,
baby is like
literally, honestly, she's so damn good. She's such a good baby. But she was trying not to be good right before we hit record on this. And she was screaming so loud. So I thought about just bringing her downstairs and having her sit next to me. But all she's going to do is just like spit out her pacifier and like want attention from me and start crying again while recording. So I was just thinking, you know what? Why don't we pause this and I'll go upstairs and try to soothe this child and get her to go back to sleep. So I did,
she knew what you were
and
doing. She
yeah,
just wanted your attention. She knew that you were gonna record. She was like,
it's
nope.
pretty much what it is. Honestly, she just wants attention until she's just too tired and just passes out, and then she isn't awake to notice that she's not getting attention anymore.
Hey
Pretty much
man,
what it is.
yeah,
So she's already spoiled as hell.
and I
But,
know you're not mad at all to give her that.
nah, not at all. Not
You
at
love
all.
that baby, man. I
I
can see,
do.
bro. I can see just like before before she was born, I could see in you like this glow that was like, bro, this baby, I'm gonna love her so much. I guess
It's true.
I could feel it, and
Yeah,
it's
man.
true.
So it's true, man. And honestly, even yeah, before she was born, no, you're absolutely right. Like I remember, I mean, we'll talk about. Well, obviously, we're gonna talk about music shit in a second. I promise.
No, we're not. This
But
episode is about the
it's been
baby.
a couple weeks since we recorded, so we're catching up. So you know what? Anyone who has a problem with that, sue me. Um, so I don't know if you, so they have like the ultrasounds or whatever. You can see like, oh, there's a baby. Here's this is their foot or whatever. This is their head, whatever. Right? Well, they do like these 3D like ultrasounds now, where you can actually get like kind of like an image depending on the position of the baby in
Wait,
there.
3D ultrasounds?
Yeah, so you can actually see like what your baby's face like looks like. And I
Mm,
had one picture that I was like, damn, that is like, because on the other ones they just look like aliens. Honestly, they're just like, I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong, like it's amazing. It's still amazing. You're just like, holy shit, that's my kid. Um, but this one was like, it was like a picture of like this baby's face, basically. And I was just like, yep, yep, that's it. That's
good.
it. I'm in love. That's it. I'm
I guess
already wrapped around her finger, and like I'm not. She's not even born yet.
I just imagine ultrasounds like the back in the day ones where it's just like a blob, and they're like, oh well, this is the
Yeah. Well, they do that obviously, but then they do like at one point they do the one or maybe at I guess at a couple points throughout the process they'll like I guess they'll offer it. They probably charge you more for the 3D honestly, but
you know. All right,
no.
rappers. Let's talk about some rappers.
Talk about some rappers.
Who's your favorite West Coast rapper?
Okay, well, we're just jumping right in. Okay, so favorites. All right, yeah, that's right. Yeah, we were kind of winging it today. We just peek behind the curtain. We had another topic lined up. But we're gonna set that aside for another day. So we're kind of winging it, and we thought it'd be make it like personal and actually like let people kind of get to know us a little bit, even though we kind of did that in the first episode of the show.
We do it like all episodes,
But
but
whatever, man. Yeah, we kind of do it every episode. But we're gonna kind of go and do like some personal favorites type of stuff. So man, okay. So favorite West Coast rappers, that you said?
West Coast rappers.
It's tough. I'm gonna go. If I go like strictly off of like rappers who I probably listen to the most that are West Coast rappers, I'd have to go. I gotta say two. I gotta say two because there's no way for me to pick just one. I'm gonna say Murs and Blue.
Blue. I forgot he was from the West Coast. Blue's
Yeah, he's
dope.
from LA. Yeah, he's
So
just so. They're both so dope.
what is it? Blue and Exile.
Yeah,
What was
yeah.
that project? They dropped a project together.
Well, they did a couple. They did Below the Heavens. That was the first one, which is like to me, that's like
Keep
perfect
name one.
album.
I don't remember the one I heard of them. What are
The
the other?
first one they dropped is called Below the Heavens. But they dropped a project last year called Miles. That's also like it's stupid. It's just so fire. Like they just make such good music, honestly. And he's just a ridiculous lyricist.
Does he produce too?
I don't know. I don't think so, but
Oh wait, did we?
I feel like there's a lot of rappers, produce also now.
If we didn't do it yet, we gotta do that topic. Producer rappers like dope.
Oh yeah, we did talk about that. Yeah, we talked about we were gonna do that. That's right. Yeah. We
Okay.
didn't. We never talked about that, right?
I don't know. We should. If we did it, we should. Or
Damn.
yeah,
We
it
could
does.
do it. We could just talk about our favorite ones, and then maybe we get into more depth in that topic on another day. Who's your favorite West Coast rapper?
So I'm gonna do like you and pick two. Like
That's cool.
two. Mike and Nine. Mike
Okay.
and Nine is fire. Freestyle Fellowship.
Yeah.
Dude's a legend. My roommate has a song with him. He's sick. And then Evidence, the Dilated People.
Yeah, evidence.
Yeah.
That's another one. That's another one on the producer rapper front.
He's such a bro. He produces for like rappers that like he just did something with they would dude from Griselda. Not Conway. Who's the other dude from Griselda? Conway.
West
Benny.
Side Gun.
West Side Gun. Yeah, West Side
Hold
Gun.
on, Evidence did.
Yeah, like he works with rappers that aren't on that underground tip. He works with like some mainstream gangster rappers, but like his work just flows seamlessly with him. Like that song sounded, that sound was sick. That was coming out. You know what I mean? Just that dynamic with both of them. But
I gotta check that out because I didn't even know that they were working on anything.
So Mike and Nine and Evidence on the West Coast. Who you got in the Midwest? And do
Hold
not.
on a second though, because Evidence, man. Now I regret like not even bringing that up. Because Evidence, yeah, he's fire.
Yeah.
Like his music is just so dope. Ah, man.
And he's not pattern heavy at all, bro. He's not a techie rapper. His flow is pretty basic. But
it's pretty basic. Yeah, no, he just makes good music though. No, it is pretty basic. He just has like he's just got
flow, delivery, and
yeah, he's just got like a dope like slow flow, and that's
that's his nickname, Mr. Soul.
Mr. Slow Flow, yeah.
His energy he doesn't even have crazy energy, bro. He's just really laid back, but he's so in his pocket. Like he stands behind the beat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stands behind the beat and just like so comfortable in his pocket that it's ridiculous, bro. And just his bars are everything I hear from is like in a story, not in a story format, but like you can visualize it in a story format. You know what I mean? Like he's not he's not necessarily telling a story about a specific character or a
Yeah.
specific time, but like just like how his imagery, his imagery when he's rapping is like you can see it in a story, you know what I mean? Like yeah, he's one of those rappers, and
He's got some dope visuals too.
I wish he would try to venture out into that, you know, more technical, like mix it in there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because I like rappers that are well rounded. So like you can
Yeah.
rap slow, you can rap, you know, you're not monotone. Which that fits for some people. Some people like
Yeah.
Jada Kiss, like that monotone is like, okay, that's you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, you know, I like the well rounded. You can rap slow, you can rap fast, you can change your pitch up when needed,
Yeah.
when it sounds right, when the time's right.
I mean, I just think with evidence, I think it's like one of those things where like you'd be hard pressed to find anyone out there who's like like that evidence is on their top 10 like MCs or something like that. You know what I mean? Because just like as an MC, just that skill set specifically, he's just not. You know, that's not a slight or anything like that. I'm saying all that. Despite that, like he's just dope, and his music, he just makes good music. Period. You know, from concept, beat, you know, rhymes. You know, I
Mm-hmm.
mean it as like a compliment that like he doesn't have to have like that particular ability to just make music that is better than most other artists. You know what I mean?
Mm,
So yeah, that was a good choice.
yeah.
What'd you say about what was your next question?
Midwest, Midwest rappers. Don't say my guy, bro. Do not say him.
I don't think I'm gonna say him. I don't think I'm thinking the same person as you. I'm gonna go with again, when we do personal favorites, I just kind of like in my mind, I kind of go back to like who are like who are the artists that like I just like listen to more. Obviously, that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna listen to your favorites, duh. But um, but there's just so many talented MCs, you know. I'm gonna go with Common.
He
I
was
mean,
on
look,
my list, but he wasn't the one I was going to talk about.
gotcha.
Why do you like Common? What do you like about him?
Well, we talked about him. Remember, we talked. Remember, we did that episode about like unsung heroes in hip hop, you know. And I think
Well,
you talked about Brother Ali, and
for
I
people
talked
out
about
there that don't know why you like Common.
I just I I really admired the dude's he's got such like a longevity in the game. Like you look at his catalog, it's pretty you know, pretty
I agree
extensive
with that.
and it's all good. Like it's all like quality. And on top of that, like he's never really like tried like overreached to try to be mainstream. The only album that people like really criticize him for is Electric Circus. That's really the only one that people are like they kind of shit on him for. But it's not because it's like mainstream. It's just kind of experimental. You know, it's just different than what they're expecting. You know, and that doesn't mean it's bad. That just means you're one of your favorite artists just happened to experiment and it wasn't for you. Okay, no problem. But you know, his music just always kind of connected for me. Um,
He seamlessly, um, he seamlessly like transcended into the mainstream.
yeah,
I feel like without even trying to really be mainstream. I
pretty
mean, like
much, pretty
just
much.
his persona and what he speaks about just kind of it meshes. Like obviously it's underground conscious, but like
Yeah,
it has it has this ability to also be mainstream without looking like he's having to force it, and like he's like, okay,
exactly.
I'm gonna make this mainstream song right here. And plus the dude's acting too. He's an
Yeah,
actor as well. So
yeah,
like
exactly. So that's probably also helped kind of get him, kind of give him a little push into like more of a mainstream platform. But honestly, I think he probably was kind of like on that line anyway. You know, even without the acting. You know, his music kind of just sits there in that pocket of like, okay, kind of sort of like mainstream level of like known, but it's kind of like underground music. You know, kind of sounds like underground music, kind of. you know? So it's just, I don't know. His music just works for me, you know? Cause it's a lot of it is just like life music, you know?
Right. And he's along the same lines as Evidence. Like he's not pattern heavy, he's not a techie rapper, but he gets
Sure.
his message across in a stylistic way, in
Yeah.
with a dope flow, with a
Yeah.
dope delivery. But he's not killing the syllables and the patterns and all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Definitely. All right, go give me your Midwest.
Tech Nine.
I was thinking Tech Nine also, but I was like, you know what?
Let me have it.
I listen to Common more than Tech Nine, so you know what? I
Yeah.
kind of have to go with my guy.
Tech is and Tech's one of those dudes that can switch it up. Like he can rap slow, he can rap fast. He throws these melodic elements into his music as well,
Yeah.
into his bars too. You know, so and like you were mentioning earlier about the West Coast cat, the longevity. Like dude's been in the game a minute. He's a millionaire off his own strength. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
made it late,
absolutely.
you
You gotta
know,
respect it.
bro, self-made millionaire dog. That and his fans are cult-like followers. He's built a cult. You know what I mean? Like his
Yeah.
fans ain't going nowhere, bro. He could be what I don't know. He's 40 something now, low 50s or whatever. But
Something or something like that.
his fans are gonna be with him till he's 60, whatever. You know, like
Yeah.
he just has that
Yeah.
die-hard cult following, which all independent artists strive to develop. You know,
And what he's done with that label too is just crazy. I mean, the label itself kind of has a cult following, you know? Um, you know, and they've just put together such a great roster, you know, that you know, and everyone's kind of like different, you know, on that roster. So
yeah,
it's just cool to see everything that that dude has built over the years. And like you said, self-made, you know, and it's just like, you got to respect it. You know, it's kind of like that should be what every indie artist kind of strives to become, you know, to kind of make it on your own. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit of time, but you're going to make it on your own. You're going to kind of build up this crazy like cult following, and like you never really had to like quote like sell out, you know?
yeah, yeah. He sure hasn't. He sure hasn't. I think another person we have to mention in the Midwest is I know one of your personal favorites, Mr. West.
Yeah, I mean, I
I'm
do.
surprised you didn't mention him
I
though.
respect the talent, man. I do respect the talent. You know, I've gotten like, you know what it is that okay, his first three albums for
That's
sure. Like to me, first three albums for sure. For me, as a producer, I mean, he's gonna go to like that producer MC conversation also a little bit, but producer, he's like top 10 ever. You know, you can make the argument top five ever. From like conceptualizing and like putting music together and making beats, like that combination of just like all of that. You know, as an MC, I've never really been like, I've never thought that Kanye was like this like amazing lyricist or something like that. And even the songs that people like prop up as like the songs that people even prop up and say that like, oh man, he went off on that song. I'm just like okay, yeah. I mean, if you just listen to like
It's because he sells it.
I mean, if you listen to French Montana all day, yeah, you know that one Kanye verse is gonna sound like he went off. You know,
He sells it well. He sells it well. He's very confident in his flow. He's just a confident person, which is why he's had the success he's had. You know what I
for
mean? Like
sure.
his confidence propelled him into stardom, bro. Because if it was off skill and talent, he would make it as a producer, but not as a rapper. It's his
No,
confidence that propelled him into stardom as a rapper.
yeah, for sure,
You
for
know?
sure.
He got said no to so many times by labels, and he just wouldn't take no for an answer because he just has that confidence.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And that's one thing I respect about him. I think one of my favorite song from him is "Through the Wire,"
Yeah,
and
that's his first. That song individually is like the reason why I wanted to like take producing as seriously as I started to take it. Because I was like making music prior to that, but then I heard through. I think I told you this. What's that?
That song?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I heard that song. I remember exactly. It's like one of those things like you remember exactly where you were, when it happened. Because I heard that on the radio, like right when it first dropped, and I was like that. What I'm like listening to right now, I want to do that. Like that's what I want to do.
Right.
Like, that's what I want to do for like the rest of my life. That, you know. So that song will always have kind of like a special place for me, and it's just dope.
Yeah.
And the thing about Kanye that kind of makes me like forget like all the things that people are like, oh, he's dude lost his mind or whatever, any of that stuff. I'm not here to talk about people's like mental health or anything like that, or label people or anything.
You say Kanye's crazy, you're a bad person.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying people say that. What I get annoyed of is like the Kanye fans that are like 25 or younger, who like the first thing they heard from him was like My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, whatever, and that's like the greatest to them, like the greatest album ever made.
Oh, that Pablo, didn't he drop an album?
And people are like, "Oh, Life of Pablo is a 10 out of 10." It's like, shut up, man. Or people like 808 and Heartbreaks is his best album. It's like, all right, you haven't listened to all his albums then, obviously. Just stuff like that where, I'm saying it as a fact. Nothing else in Kanye's his first 3 albums are his best 3 albums. In whatever order you want to put it. If you want to say Late Registration is the best one, okay, fine. You want to say College Dropout is the best one, okay, fine. Or Graduation is the best one, okay, fine. But those first 3 albums are his best 3 albums. Everything else after that, you put in whatever order you want.
I like this Jesus is King joint. Well, I'm Christian rapper.
Like, I'm Christian. I mean, Catholic, but I'm Christian. But I thought that album was good. It was better than I thought it was going to be, honestly.
Hopefully,
I just didn't think it was like. I didn't think it was like amazing or anything like that. But I thought it was. I thought it was good. I thought it was just good.
Yeah. Especially because he was hands on with it. Obviously, he produced and all that. But I just hope it's coming from a genuine place, and it's not just because rap is
because he's got an ego and he just won a Grammy for best gospel album for that album. It could totally be ego driven.
Right.
Like, don't be shocked if he makes like a rock album just so he can say that he won a Grammy for best rock album. You know what I mean?
Right. Because I don't know. I wouldn't.
Well, I don't think they give out. I don't think the Grammys even do a rock album category anymore. But anyway.
Hall of Fame, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Whatever.
Yeah, Did they just put Nas in there? They just put Nas in the
I think they put Nas is. I think they put Illmatic in Library of Congress.
In the Library of Congress?
Some shit like that. I don't know.
You just make that up?
No, that's a thing. Nas, look. If I look up Illmatic right now, I saw the headline you're talking about.
That'd be tight, though. I mean,
yeah, Nas, Illmatic, and Janet Jackson, Rhythm Nation, 1814 to be inducted into Library of Congress.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal thing.
You said it's phenomenal, but neither of us actually know what that means.
Library of Congress. It's the Library in Congress.
Okay. So all the congressmen go to that library.
Like the Library of Alexandria? Heard about that library?
Hey man, it sounds prestigious. So let's go with that. I know. Anyone who's listening right now, I know I sound really fucking uneducated right now. I know. I just make music. I enjoy music. I am educated. That's just not particularly a thing that I look too far into. I don't look too far into. Honestly, I don't even look that far into the awards or anything like that. I just referenced the Grammys. I didn't even watch the fucking Grammys.
Well, now I gotta look it up. The Library of Congress is the nation's oldest federal cultural institution, and it serves as the research arm of Congress It is also the largest library in the world. So hey, it's a library.
Whatever. It's a really important library.
All right, where we going to next?
All right, let me see. Let me ask you a question then. I'm gonna get very specific. Favorite. I don't even know why I'm asking this because I don't even think I can't even think of an answer myself. Favorite one hit wonder. Actually, I do got one. Or favorite song made by a one hit wonder. Let's put it like that.
You
No
go.
one's gonna take one hit wonder and be like, oh yeah, that's my favorite. That's one of my favorite artists.
You say yours, then I'll give mine.
My favorite like one hit wonder song, right? And yes, I am saying this. I don't know if most people consider this artist a one hit wonder. I just don't. I can't think of another damn song that they did. Crime Mob, Knock If You Buck. You don't not even know what I'm talking about?
No, I know that. I
okay. I was gonna say you gotta look at your face like, oh wait, I'm trying to remember that song.
I used to sing that song, bro. That song used to get me hype.
That's what I'm saying.
It still gets me hype. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was their only hit. Mine is that what?
Because we're just like, because it's like the most. I just realized in that moment that I just asked like one of the most disrespectful questions.
Why is that disrespectful?
Because I'm saying like you're basically you got your one hit, and that's fire, but like you did shit else,
well,
and you did nothing with the momentum.
That we know about. They didn't do anything else that we know about.
Okay, but okay, fine, fair enough.
It's not disrespectful. Like that's what we know.
I mean, if I was a one hit wonder, I would absolutely take that because they're probably still getting paid off that shit.
Right. I just heard somebody playing the other day, so you can't tell me that's not a degree of success. I mean, obviously, I don't want to be a one hit wonder, but like, I mean,
but if that's how your career, they had another song called "Rock Your Hips."
Rock Your Hips.
Yeah, I don't remember that song.
Oh, sorry, Rock Yo Hips.
Yeah.
Make it hip hop.
An interesting. Yeah, no, it's an important correction.
Yeah. Well, my guys, my guys are actually out of Florida. I actually forgot the name of the song, but it's South Star and Smiles. You'll know it. What's that song?
From Orlando, actually.
Right.
I have to look up the songs, and right now I'm forgetting the name of the song. Tell me. I can hear the song in my head.
Tell me. Yeah. I honestly don't hear in my head. Like, that's how
really?
Yeah, I'm about to play a little right now just to like. I mean, that song definitely. Is he Spanish? I'm looking at him.
I think that dude's Asian. I think. If I remember right. I don't. My Smiles and South Star knowledge is very limited.
I think everybody's knowledge is limited.
That's
that
fair.
That guy kind of reminds me of Jin right now. Because with the headband and all, because back then.
Oh man, that's so disrespectful to Jin though. Because that guy, who is it? I don't know which one is which, honestly. I'm gonna go with South Star as that dude. I got a 50-50 shot. That guy is not as good as Jin. By the way, if you go to their Wikipedia, there's a link to their MySpace. Let me see if that goes anywhere. The page still works.
Their MySpace? They still have a MySpace page?
Yeah.
MySpace link still works to this day?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, wait. You haven't logged into your MySpace page?
I wonder if my MySpace still works.
Let's find out. Is it under your real name?
Nah, bro. I don't even remember. I'm sure. Because because that was like my gang banging days and all that. Like it was probably under some real like some hood name or something. I doubt it's under my regular name. You could try it, but
it would be under your real name.
try Roger.
No, I didn't know. I'm not seeing anything.
Oh wait, hey, no, that's not me. There's other people that name. There's some weird people pop up.
Yeah, a bunch of random people.
And they ironically all look like me. Well, not ironically, but oh, there's my uncle. that is literally my actual uncle in Jersey. That comes up when you put my first and last name in.
Why'd this even come up? Some other like random song just came up when I searched myself and MySpace. Weird. Anyway, I don't know what the fuck. Apparently, I commented on some song. It's coming up like on some random. I don't know. I'm so confused right now. Anyway,
you commented on a MySpace song?
No, like a music video, but like it's not like on YouTube. It's like on some other random site. I don't remember that at all.
YouTube.
I don't know, man. Anyway, yeah, we got really off topic there, huh?
Sorry, rabbit hole.
I was in South Star. Wow.
I went there, bro. I went there. Just the fact where in Orlando, like that fellow was fitting. But I mean, they're not my favorite. I don't know. I just wanted to bring them up, give them some shine.
Who's your favorite
East Coast rapper?
Bro, we're gonna finish my question. Wait, do we play this game like this though? I give you multiple choice. You tell me this or that.
Okay, I'm down.
There's no wrong answers.
There's always wrong answers.
All right. Wu-Tang or Smiles and South. No, I'm just kidding. I'm
gonna turn this off. This episode is done. Thank you for tuning in. No.
All right. Wu-Tang or Boot Camp Click?
Wu-Tang, of course. Is that a trick question?
It's not a trick question.
No, I know why you asked it. I know why you asked it.
Nah, but I would still pick Wu-Tang, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's I want to say it's close. For me, it's not close. Just because, like, Wu-Tang, I consider them the greatest rap group of all time. But Boot Camp gets props too. You know what I mean? So you would have said Wu-Tang as well?
I would have said Wu-Tang as well, but I was just asking the question.
Yeah. Let me think. I want to ask you.
I was gonna when you said East Coast, I was thinking like East Coast, but I was like, that's like way too many. Like even if you just look at like New York, there's just way too many options.
I'm gonna ask you this. They're two different time frames, though. You think I should still ask you? They're two different like times. All right, NWA or Wu-Tang?
Still Wu-Tang.
Still Wu?
Yeah. For me, that's like up there, maybe best group ever, It's
yeah. The reason I bought NWA is because their awareness of police brutality and all that like, definitely puts them up there.
Yeah.
On that respect level.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know what I
No,
mean?
no, you have to like, no matter what anyone feels about like NWA, you have to have respect for like what they meant to hip hop, you know, and not just the hip hop, just to the idea of like art and like freedom of speech, you know. You have to have respect for that, you know.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I just thought of one and I already forgot.
I got a good one brewing in my head right now.
Bro, I just had one. Shoot,
Uh,
this is really interesting.
I have one, but it's like I can't think of somebody to compare him to. Like,
Oh, it was like another either or.
yeah. Was yours?
No, no, I was gonna ask you just a flat out like favorite type of thing.
Oh.
What is now this is popping in my head. What is your favorite year
In hip hop?
in hip hop? Now, this would require you to like remember exactly when certain albums came out,
Yeah,
but
that's
from your memory,
huh. This is a tough one, man. This,
sorry. I'm just verifying the year that I'm thinking.
what year? No, wait. I'm not gonna ask you. I'm gonna look it up.
We're gonna have the same damn year, aren't we?
My year is gonna be based off when this album came out, which was 1987 when Paid in Full came out.
I mean, that's a damn good option.
Yeah, that because that's my favorite album.
Yeah, I'm stuck between three um, years, but they happen to be consecutive years. So
Just say from this pick them all, man. Say from this year to this year.
94 to 96, those 3 years.
94. Well, let me guess why you're picking that because Nas.
Illmatic, yeah.
I know it. I know you well enough to know that.
But if you look at 95, listen to the albums I'm about to say. And this is probably why I'm going to give the edge to this. Tupac, Me Against the World. Mobb Deep, The Infamous. Only Built for Cuban Links came out that year.
Mm,
Liquid Swords came out that year. Goody Mob, Soul Food. Old
mm,
Dirty Bastard, Return to the 36 Chambers.
mm.
The Shining by Smith and Wesson. East 1999, Eternal, Bone Thugs. Do or Die, AZ. Lifestyles of the Poor and oh my God, Poor and Dangerous, right? Yeah, by Big
Yeah,
L.
there you go. All
I
right.
mean, I can go on. I can just keep going on. Poverty's Paradise, Naughty by Nature. Um, these are like all like some of like my favorite albums. You know,
Those are classics.
you know. So I would probably go with that, but I'll, you know, but there's some great options in the other 2 years also. And I'm still trying to remember what my other question was that I totally forgot about. Still, so if you got anything, let me know because I'm still trying to figure that one out.
Let's see.
Oh, I got one. If you have an answer to this, who is your favorite new artist? And by new artist, I mean like
What? How new?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to clarify because a lot of people will be like, "Well, my favorite artist is Kanye West, but he's been out for 20 years." Um, I'm gonna say artists who dropped their first album, dropped their first project in the last 5 years. And if you don't have a good option for that, we can go 10 years.
Mm, last 5 years. It wouldn't be a well-known person.
That's cool. It can be 10 years if you want to go 10 years because the person I was thinking of released their first album 6 years ago. So now I can't go 5 years for my own. Now I have to like change my whole like thing.
Oh, you gotta change it up to suit you, huh?
I mean, I can give you
Oh,
somebody in the last 5 years for sure.
you go. You go. I'm still thinking.
I like everything that like, even though like I'm pretty sure they haven't dropped anything prior to the last 5 years, at least nothing like notable. But like everything like Griselda is doing,
Mm.
they like everything that they've done in like the last 3 years. It's probably my favorite thing that's gotten released in music.
I want to say Joey Badass, but I
That's
don't
what I was gonna say.
know.
Because his first album was dropped 2015.
2015, and yeah, so we're like 6 years spread.
That dude's incredible.
I like Joey Badass. That kid
That
rap.
dude can rap his ass off.
He can rap. His presence is very well known. He has a very
People,
strong presence.
so the year that so he made the album All American Badass, right? And pretty sure that album came out what 2017, I want to say, because I'm pretty sure it was the same year that some other like really like successful albums came out. Like I think Kendrick's last album came out that year, and everyone's all about Kendrick's album. Don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed that album. I really enjoyed Kendrick's album. Damn, um, I thought Joey Badass had the best album that year, and
What's your
I didn't think it was particularly close.
What's your favorite single by Joey? Do you have one?
Man, it's tough. It would definitely be something off of that album. Because I mean, I listen to both his albums like a lot. Um, but I think I'd probably listen to All American Badass a little bit more. Now I'm actually looking.
I like he has a song called Christ
Yeah, on
Conscious.
the first album. That's yeah.
That's a sick song. I like that. I don't think it had no hook or anything. Who says you need a hook to have a dope song?
Yeah, it's a lie.
It's lies.
Oh man,
Lies.
he has a song called "Why You Don't Love Me."
A chick song?
No, well,
Of
kind of.
course
I
that's
mean,
like
"Why You Don't Love Me," and then in parentheses, "Miss America," but America with three K's in it.
oh, so he's talking
So
about
it's
like why
basically like why is America always got it like shit on black people, you know?
yeah,
And
that's the
but
type
the
of
song it's so well written, and
that's a
that's
nice
got to be up there. It's hard for me to say like one song, but that one's definitely yeah.
why don't you love me? Nah.
I'm gonna try to think of like one more like good question.
One more. Oh,
I'm pretty sure this is gonna be like the most boring episode to people.
nah. No
They're just like they're listening to us think.
You get to just think.
Look, man, we can't win on all these, all right? They're gonna be some duds.
I think we won. All right. I think this is a win. As
So
I
I'm not just
listen.
thinking about, I'm thinking about somebody listening on the podcast. So like, did it pause by accident? Like neither one of us are talking. I'm looking at my phone, and you're thinking.
Uh,
Focus.
so
All right. Sorry, I'll focus. You know what? We're gonna do a No, we're not gonna do this because I don't have a good answer. So like, I don't even know how I would even I don't know how I would participate in my own question.
you just a
I know. I got like my thought came out before like you know I actually like absorbed the thought.
yeah. Well, I
All
think
right,
we do
I'll just
go
ask you a question. Uh,
freestyling.
favorite favorite Philly rapper.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Philly, Vinny Paz,
That's a good choice.
and like my first when I first started listening to hip hop heavy, it's because of Cassidy, who is from Philly, and as I'm sure everybody knows, my boy in elementary school used to ask me to burn him these. He didn't have a computer or anything, so I used to burn him these CDs with these Cassidy songs on it, and I would. That's how I started listening
Yeah,
to hip hop and everything. Obviously, that's more on the gangster rap side.
yeah.
But from then, I got into the KRSs and the Wu Tangs and the more underground scenarios. So, what about you? Who's your favorite
I was
Philly
gonna say
guy?
Cassidy is like one of the he's the probably the most talented rapper who's like I've never actually like liked one of his songs. Like from his albums,
He's
you know?
not. Yeah, he had that hotel song.
Oh, it's so corny.
Come back to my hotel.
It's just so cheesy. It's so like cliche, like that era, like I'm gonna get R. Kelly on the hook, and it was such like a cliche R. Kelly hook, you know. Don't get me wrong, R. Kelly used to do his thing, you know, on musically. I'm not talking about anything else, just musically. Um, but yeah, I mean, Cassie was a talented dude, but you know,
um, I'm surprised you didn't say Meek Mills.
no, Cassie's not my favorite or anything like that. No, Freeway is my favorite.
No, but I'm just saying, I'm surprised you didn't bring up Meek Mills,
Oh, like in the same like way?
like as your favorite Philly rapper, or
Yeah,
like just at least mention him. You don't like that guy?
he's all right.
Yo,
You know what? You know what? Like, cause sometimes I'll hear shit from him and I'm like, I'm not crazy about it, but then I hear other shit, I'm like, that's
bro,
pretty nice.
somebody says when he raps, it sounds like he's speaking into he's ordering food in the drive.
That's funny. I
Yo,
got the drive through, you mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I said, right? That's it.
It's kind of how Plies raps also.
I don't know. I can't recall
He's
how.
just always yelling.
I could
And
probably
like
two ply because he's poop.
he's kind of right. He's kind of right. Not gonna lie. No. My choice is Freeway. But Black Dot is kind of amazing.
I can't believe I didn't say Black Thought.
I couldn't tell what
I'm
that look
so
was.
tight right now. I just heard his album too. Sick, sick album. I was comparing that album to Pharoah Monch's new album.
Yeah. Oh, I
Thought
haven't listened to
definitely,
that yet.
thought definitely got that one though. Yo,
Yeah.
we should do on one of maybe the next one we do. We each listen to an album or two albums, and we give comparisons on why we think one album is better than the other.
Oh, I'm with that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you got anything else for the peeps? Come on, Chris. We've been thinking enough during this episode, dude.
Yeah, I know. Did you used to put up like music videos on your MySpace page?
Yeah. I
Like
just put
instead
music.
of
I just put it in the
putting like
background.
background and all that, but I mean like in the section where it would say like your favorite like music, right? Instead of actually like listing like I listen to Wu-Tang and Brother Ali and blah blah blah.
Put up a
You
music
just
video.
put a music video because that's what I used to do.
Wait, honestly, I don't. I know I used to put music on there. I don't know about the music video, but I know I used to change the background and like make it super gangster and like yeah, I kind of missed that customizable aspect to it. But then Facebook came around and was like Facebook's um more advanced and just more upper class. So everybody hopped on Facebook. Plus they had the messenger, so I think
Yeah.
if MySpace had an instant messenger like Facebook has, it might have survived a little longer.
Yeah, because I remember when I was in I'm really aging myself, but I was in college when I was using MySpace and so I'd have like my MySpace page, but then I also had like AOL Instant Messenger. That's like the only like messenger that you were using at the time, you know?
AOL
AOL Instant Messenger, yeah.
with the
AIM.
dial-up, that was so annoying. I still hear that dial-up
Yeah.
echoing in my mind time to time. So sad.
Facebook came in, took over, bro.
Yeah, let's see for how much longer. You know, all things
You think that's gonna die?
eventually,
I
maybe
mean,
not our lifetime, or maybe not till we're super old, but something else is gonna
you
come
know what they
along.
say is that younger people kind of keep stuff relevant, you know?
Of
So I know
course.
younger people don't really use Facebook. They're
Well, but
mainly on like
are
Snap
using
and like
now
TikTok now.
because Facebook started for college people.
Right.
Zuckerberg, made it for I guess his college for people to communicate, whatever. Then it just caught fire. Then I think like older heads got on it. Then more younger people start getting the Facebooks. But I think now more people are veering towards IG just because of the visual aspect,
Yeah.
the visuals.
Man, I hate social media.
Me too, dude. If I didn't do this line of work and I wasn't, you know, doing music and need a network, I would literally like I would have a social media, but I have like 20 friends of just like my friends that
I,
I like
yeah.
and freaking family, and that's it.
I mean, except for YouTube, obviously. YouTube is amazing because this video is going to be on YouTube. So, you know,
We had this.
YouTube is the only exception. I hate every other social media or anything that
This
YouTube
was
is
not really
affiliated
social.
with or YouTube owns. I also love them too.
Doesn't Google own YouTube?
Yeah, I think so. I think yeah, because when you go on YouTube, it's like you're already logged in. Like if you have a
Right.
Gmail account.
And they save your history and all that, and they give you recommendations, and
Yeah, that's
they
right.
know how to keep you in there. They know how to keep you in there. But I mean, definitely video is not going anywhere. But I just feel like the technology is gonna soon. It's gonna be like, all right, we put on these glasses or whatever, and it could be like you're here with me without actually being here with me. Like we're kind of doing that right now, right? But it's
Yeah.
gonna be at another level. Eventually, it's gonna be like, yo, I can like see your physical body here. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Like
That,
a hologram.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Thanks, because I was starting to sound really like an idiot. The way I was trying to explain it.
It's all right. I already won that award for this episode by not knowing what Library of Congress actually is, and I'm talking about it, and I don't even know what it is.
Bro, but I was watching this thing where technology's becoming so advanced that like there's people. For instance, there's somebody on TikTok that he literally put Tom Cruise's face on and it looked like he was Tom Cruise and he
Okay.
was like doing this and doing that and they were talking about like all the crimes that this can lead up to and like um just bad situations, like for instance you could be having an interview with somebody that's not even the person that you know what I mean is not the person supposed to be interviewing you, and like they could be getting sensitive information and things of that nature, or just somebody could. And many things you can do with this time of technology, and there's actually people that combat this. You know what I mean? And yeah, but that's a whole nother topic anyway. But I don't have anything else as far as our topic, and I don't know if you do.
Sorry, you started saying something about Tom Cruise and reminded me of a funny video on YouTube. So I was looking it up and sending it to you.
Yo, that reminded me of that disaster cannabis battle where there's like Tom Cruise mom shoes or something like that. Cannabis said something crazy like that. Tom Cruise falls into other movies.
But it's just a video of him just falling. Bro, I laugh so hard. I mean, I'm 35 years old, but I think my sense of humor just like stopped maturing at like 14.
You're so immature, audio.
Just bro, I will laugh at stupid videos like that. I still laugh at farts. I still laugh at.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It helps me bond with my stepson until he, outgrows that maturity.
Then you'll still be there.
Then I'll still be laughing at stupid shit.
It's all right. It's okay. Embrace who you are.
You want to get out of here?
Let's wrap. Yo, people, thank you for tuning in. All socials, Roj Elevate, ROJELEV8. That's on IG, Facebook. Hit the website up for merch. And peace. About you, bro. Oh, and the domestic violence track I have out now for Isabella, promoting domestic violence awareness. Catch that on my IG. And yeah, spread the message, because those statistics have definitely gone up since the lockdowns.
Crazy. Khris Audio, KHRIS Audio, on every social media platform except for TikTok, because I'm taking a principled stand to not transition to another social media outlet until all the ones that I use are officially dead.
These kids love this TikTok.
Dude, I can't add another social media app to my morning regimen. I can't do it. Like, I just don't. There isn't enough time in a day.
There's not enough time in life. Like, so much going on.
So
I mean, I've made a TikTok. You know what I mean? But like, I'm not on there like networking, because, like you said, it's right now it's Facebook and IG, primarily IG, and yeah, and my mailing list. So join my mailing list.
Yeah, my mailing list also.
Elevate.com.
Khris Audio, and then soundbreakingmusicllc.com. That'll link you to everything that I got going on, whether it's this, whether it's the clothing brand, whether it's my new promo platform, whether it's my music, whether it's my beats, whether it is events that are coming up. On that note, more information on Ozone Hip Hop Fest coming soon. Can't wait to release that. That's about it, man. Let's get out of here. I'm gonna go make some beats.
Let's go.
All right, man. We'll talk soon.
Bro.
All right, man. Peace.
Peace.